Hey, we're the cast of the RUNAROUNDS, and this is our relationship status update.
I mean, he probably has a lot of resentment, which as he should. You know, Sophia did not do something that was very kind to him, but I think that these two are pretty locked in on their decision, so I don't think it'll impact that. But could he continue to want revenge? Potentially.
We wish him healing.
We wish him healing.
Love you, Shay.
I think creatively, Sophia and Charlie might be a little bit on different pages, even though they want what's best for one another. I think it'll be very interesting to see how that all plays out.
I think Sophia will be curious if he thinks she is a writing genius, or it's just that he has this giant crush on her and wants to have her. So, like, I think once they're together, will he still value her words as much and want her to be incorporated with the songwriting process?
I hope yes.
I hope yes. I don't think it's a romantic relationship. I think that they have a really beautiful friendship, and I think it's a nice outlet for Wyatt and kind of an unexpected friendship, which is why I really liked it. And that was one of my favorite scenes to film and watch back, even though actually when filming it, he was being a little funny person in his lion costume. He was not a fan.
He was toasty. Yeah, it was a little warm that night.
He was a little toasty, which is totally valid. But I think their friendship and the way they're there for each other and can open up in a way that's not romantic or like the girls-girl relationships is really cool. But I don't think it'll be shipped. But I could see some TikTok edits potentially happening as well. You know?
I mean, I think it's almost a bit unclear in many ways. Like, it's never really said that we're broken up, but it definitely feels that way by the end of the season, especially with the scene in the airport. But I mean, I think it's kind of another story of just kind of friendship winning out overall. Like, in many ways, it was a partnership for 6 years, right? Like,
Their whole relationship has been a friendship, I feel like.
yeah. And I think it's something that I think both of them are happy not to have lost.
Yeah. I think it's like so. It's such a genuine like you said, like partnership, homieship. You know, I feel like they do understand each other as people because they've been with each other for so long, and they're always there for each other no matter what. And maybe it became romantic at some point out of just like, well, this is where the romance starts, I guess. But it's like, I think it's always been just like almost like family, if that's not weird. I think it's not a feelings thing.
You sure?
I'm sorry. I think it's more of like Bender is this like kind of fluid girl that like, Amanda sees and she's kind of just like drawn to a little bit, and Bender kind of like stretches out her hand to be like, you can show me who you are, and that's the first time that Amanda's ever felt something like that from somebody, and so she kind of just feels safe to experiment with Bender, but I don't think there's like real like romance there. I think it's really that it's also like friendship that is true and honest. Yeah, it was fun. It was interesting. I definitely like. I think she's kind of more of like, yeah, like let's not talk about it, guys. Like it's just happening, like almost thing. Because I feel like she's not somebody who likes to be the center of attention, and so like she is figuring it out on her own and with her friends. Really just with Bender, and I feel like she's kind of like, okay, this is what it is. Let's move on, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And like, but she's still exploring. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about you, but like I feel like hopefully Amanda has some girly pop who she's into.
So where we end, so now we would be a version of long distance, but I don't know. There's a lot of stories still left to tell. I feel like, because now she kind of became involved with the band at the end. So naturally, we're going to be together in a number of ways. So I honestly have no idea where it's going to go.
Yeah.
Truly.
Do I feel like it's over with Phoebe? Unless she asks us to play another show. Yeah, it's probably over.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding. I think he kind of realizes what was right for him all along by the end of the season, which definitely would have made my high school self very happy that he did the right thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think, is Neil kind of the ladies' man, do you think, of the group?
Yes.
Just a little bit.
I would say maybe like on accident.
Yeah.
I feel like girls, I
Falls
feel
off
like
to-
girls like Neil, you know?
Keeps his heart open, for sure.
She was so frustrated. Oh my god. Back and forth and just like honestly embarrassed for a lot of it, which is like that's what having a one-sided crush feels like 90% of the time. So, yeah. But at the end, you know, there were glimpses of hope here and there that she clung to, and it was nice. So,
Yeah. Yeah, it did feel like she didn't really want to be vulnerable with him because she knew it was like...
She knew like didn't want to like mess up the friendship, you know, aspect of it, but it's really hard to be friends with someone you love like that.
I mean, definitely a bit of a whirlwind. There's this whole relationship that's going on underneath the show, and Charlie really only figures it out by the end. So I think come season 2, he's gonna have to deal with this major shift and his discovery of his kind of true father. I think that, I mean, Mark Wystrach is one handsome dude. He's definitely he's a solid contender for Hannah. But
Hey, you guys.
I think I think Charlie is probably more preferring the dad that he grew up with. You know, rather than this like cowboy music man that just kind of came into town. Yeah.
Yeah, well, and, you know, Hannah seems loyal to her husband and is going to stay with him, but there is still some tension there with Catesby when they're
Yeah,
like...
what's up with that? Mom, chill.
I mean, they haven't seen each other in 19 years, and I think it was their first love, and also, no matter what, there's going to be some confusion, but I think that she realizes that she found the man that she really loves and was meant to spend her life with, but seeing that person in so long, you're always going to be a little like, whoa, at first.
Wow, that was even more eloquent than I put in. That's not even your parents.